What's up, ladies, gents, girls with lace fronts, dudes with kids? It's the one and only, you can't call me queen, baby. And before we get into this video, make sure you go down below to subscribe and join the queendom. And if you're already a part of this palace, hey y'all, hey. So as you already read the title down below, we're going to be getting into a review of Always a Bridesmaid, a film that's on Netflix that came out so long ago. So with that being said, let's get into the video. First, let's talk about what the film is about, which is it's a rom-com type chick flick type of film. It's sort of kind of like, well, you probably never seen them, but you watch movies, but like 27 Dresses. It's a movie called Bridesmaid. It's a lot of like Bridesmaids movies that this film is similar to. It's just a black version of it and an all black cast of it. So basically, Always a Bridesmaid is about a girl named Corina. She don't know, I don't know, it's like she don't know what she want. She always at all her friends' wedding, she's like on her 14th, 15th wedding. Everybody trying to figure out like, Corina, why you not with anybody? Why you not married?
When you getting married?
Exactly, like they always say like she was the one who always had all her stuff together, so it's like, why she not married? But come to find out in the film, it's because she just have all these problems with her past and with her parents, and
she created a lot of them problems.
Yeah, the problems that she do have, it's like she created them or have them because of herself, which honestly she admits to. Okay, I have these problems because of this, and I know that, like I understand that, and this is why I'm not rushing to be with nobody, rushing into being in a relationship. Like, I'm flawed, like she always say, like it's me. It's literally it's me, it's not you. Like, yeah, so one of the things is like her parents, which I want to talk about so bad because she kind of if you guys watch Insecure, and I was telling Brandon this, if you watch Insecure, she kind of reminds me of Molly when it comes to her parents, because I guess her father cheated on her mother, and because of that, she finally found out. Like, it happened a long time ago. Well, not even a long time ago. Her mom was sick, and the daddy, she found out because working at the office and all this stuff. So she's been feeling like some type of way because her father cheated on her mother.
She put one and two together.
Yeah, and because of that, she feel like she don't need to be in a relationship either. Now, I don't like that because that has nothing to do with you. That's your mommy.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
I mean, I get having a feeling some type of way about it,
but how can you really feel some type of way? And like, she goes to therapy with her pastor, and her pastor was basically saying your mother got over the fact that your father cheated on her, so why can't you? Like, why is it
what's your hold up?
A hold on you?
Your mama was A-okay with it before she passed. You over here talking crazy.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that's pushing her away and pulling her away from being in a relationship with somebody. And honestly, if anything, she needs to be inspired by what her parents went through. How my mother was able to get over it, because she understood. Like, granted, the daddy probably cheated because the mom was sick and she was passing. Who knows? The mama could have even said go be with somebody else. Who knows? Yeah, you don't know. Like, she literally don't know. So she only see like the surface. She don't see what's really behind all of that. Continuing on throughout the movie, like, her friends is basically letting her know, oh, you need to start going out, you need to start dating, and her friend ends up signing her up for one of them dating sites. And on a dating site, she ends up being a match with this guy named Mark, who she met at well, she knew Mark from college. What you was gonna say? You want to say something?
No, go ahead.
Oh. So she met Mark at college. Like, they knew each other from college. Then, like, nothing really happened. Like, you know, years and years went by. And one of the weddings she was a bridesmaid at, he was a groom. And they met and they talked. Kiki, kaka, ha, ha, baba, da, la, ta, ta, pa, ha. All that. And then it was just that. It was like, move on. But you could tell they both was feeling each other. But it was never nothing, because she had her ways and he was just, you know, like, what's up? Like, how you been?
He shot his shot, though.
Oh, he shot his shot?
Yeah, his game was...
Yeah, Bay liked his game. Bay,
I ain't gonna say it was, like, top tier, but for the situation and how she was acting...
How she was moving.
He came right.
Yeah. So they had already met each other. And just so happened, when she was getting signed up for the dating app, he ended up being a match. So he called her, because he had her number from the wedding. So he called her like, hey, I seen that we a match. Let me take you out. This girl tried to get all the excuses in the world, but her friends end up making her go on a date.
She told me it was a spam account.
Yeah, like it was just a whole bunch of mess. She literally was finding
He played it right. The game was right for it.
Yeah. So they finally go on a date. They was enjoying themselves. They was enjoying each other's company, I think.
Was it a date or what? She invited him to a friend's house.
Yeah, I consider that like that's a date. Yeah, she invited him over to the friend house, to her best friends could stay together. Best friend's house, and it's technically a date, even though it was at her friend's house. It's just something they always do, and she felt comfortable bringing him there.
She questioned everything. She questioned like, is he the right guy? Am I ready? That just blew me. Like, hey, it's right there in front of you. You question too much.
Yeah,
it was no reason. Like some of the stuff you just doing too much. Like, go ahead and just go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. Enjoy what's happening now because it's like it's in front of you. Like I don't understand why
it's in front of you before. Or you wasn't. Well,
she wasn't looking.
She wasn't allowing herself to let it be in front of you.
I like that. Ooh. Allowing.
Ooh.
Give me that.
You gotta allow yourself to.
Yeah, she wasn't allowing
herself. The moment.
Yeah, embrace the moment. I like that too.
No.
Yeah. Allow it and embrace it. So stop it. So that was kind of like a big thing for them.
Fast forward, they've been together 8 months. Everything going smooth. I think her birthday came around.
It was her birthday.
Birthday comes around. My guy was nervous. My guy was like, oh man.
He was nervous?
Ooh, I don't say this. Jesus help me.
Shaking like a stripper.
So he was nervous. He had to, let me get right. So he got right, got on, you know. She was a little tipsy for one. He had to calm her down. He pulled out a ring. Baby, I love you.
I love you.
He had to tell her I love you like 3 times for her. Oh,
this is for it to register. But he eventually ends up asking her to marry him, and her being her, questioning everything that's happening. Why me? Why you feel like you want to marry me? I have problems. I got these things going on. Like I just don't think I'm right for you, or I'm not right for you in this moment. So no, basically. So of course he felt some type of way. So he spazzed on her. Not so much spazzed on her, but it was more of a like. He tried to get her to understand, like, you feel like you have all these problems going on with yourself, but I don't see none of that. Like, I love you. I love flaws and all.
What is it? Unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
There we go. Unconditionally.
So I want to talk about this because to an extent, I understood her. Like, I felt where she was coming from. Only because if I'm ready to marry you, I love you. You my everything. But I know it's like I know I'm not perfect. Like I know I have all these things wrong with me, and it could be in my mind. But I feel like I have all these things going wrong with me that I don't even want to bring into the marriage that we're about to have or engagement that we're about to go through. Like I don't want to bring that into that.
She ain't had none of that stuff going though. She was really straight. Like everything, the whole situation was straight. It wasn't like, oh yeah. Shit, I got this walk down the street going on. I can't be too much for nothing crazy going on.
She really did.
She was making up this stuff like, I got all these problems. Girl, you the problem. That's it.
But she said that. She said I'm the problem. And even when he,
it's straight. Come on, I'm with it.
No. So if we was in that situation, how would you react? Or what would you say? Because I feel like I'll do something like that. Like, I'm that type of person.
Tell me, no, we're not ready for this?
You may be ready. It's not that they're not ready for it. She's not in a...
I'm getting that ring back. You're not going to tell me no. I understand why she's saying it.
Because I want to be not so much... I want to be perfect.
We're going to say this. This was his second time getting denied.
Getting what?
Denied from being married.
Oh, yes.
So we ain't say that part. It's the second time. So.
Yeah, but...
Oh, I ain't going through this again. Give me my shit back.
Wait, first of all, let's stick to Corina. Because not so much Corina, but me. Like, I feel like if I was in a situation like that, like, I feel like I'd be the same way. Like, I want to be perfect for you. I want to be perfect for us. I want to be perfect for whatever we for to move forward to. And if I'm not perfect right now, and I'm letting you know that, like, I feel like you should understand it and not so much be so hostile.
Yeah.
Hostile.
I get all. I get all that. But man, nah. Like
Yeah, and bringing up his ex-fiance. So he did get engaged. He did propose and got engaged before. And the woman, he ends up calling the woman that who was once his fiance to speak to her.
They was good friends still.
And he was just trying to figure out like what happened. Like I feel like I'm going through the same situation. Like what happened? Why didn't we work? Why did you leave me before the wedding? Which was like she left 2 months before they was about to get married. And she basically told him the same thing. Like, I'm not the perfect person for you. I feel like I can't complete your sentences. I feel like we can't just have a moment where something is just randomly funny to the both of us. Like, it just didn't feel like we were the perfect match. You were perfect. You're an amazing man. You're great.
She did say that about me.
You're great, but I'm not great for you. Like somebody else. Like I want you to be free so you can find a perfect person for you, which is fair. That's fair.
But she got married not too long after.
To somebody who probably was her match. Yeah. She wasn't his match. She found. Huh?
Now she got 2
got a whole child and all. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you gotta understand it, and I feel like he wanted to understand it. That's why he called her. Yeah, to get that understanding.
What's wrong with me? So he got his answer. It's not you, bro.
Yeah, it's really.
The women want to be perfect for you.
Yeah, and I feel like there should be nothing wrong. Take that. He done been through it before, so he like, okay, well, you don't want to marry me. Like, all right, okay, forget it. Like, I'm going on top of the vibe. Like, he was like on that. That also brings up the fact that he's not a fighter. Like, he's not the type of person. Yes, remember his cousin said that? Told him that? Like, you're not a fighter. When you get in situations like that, you're not willing to stay in, not so much stay and stick it out, because I wouldn't say stay and stick it out, but you're not fighting for whatever like they feel like the problem is. That's what I think. So if a girl is telling you like she's not perfect for you, he felt the need to just leave her instead of just stick around and just keep. What, babe? What?
Ain't no sticking around. Why would you stick around? You done already told me.
Because
knowing you knowing I've never been in this situation before. Why is you playing with me like that?
She's not playing.
But she's not playing though. I'm just saying like. You don't think that do something to him? That he's saying like he probably was like I just can't express it, so I just gotta dip.
I get that. But after you dip for a few days, few weeks,
ain't like she tried to go back to him either. Now she was trying to avoid him because she did say.
But that's because that's because they both expressed like she has no commitment and connection with people. So that was kind of one of her flaws and one of her faults, which she admitted to. Like at the end of the day, I'm not for to fault her because she always admitted to everything that she felt like was wrong. I feel like he should have understood that and still tried to like, still be there for her, because eventually it will grow and it will work out just how it ended up happening at the end when they did getting married. And guess how long it took them? 2 years, because he sat there, he stuck around with her, and until she felt like she was perfect for him. Wait, that just sounded kind of. Wait, hold on. I don't know if I like that.
That don't sound.
Because what ended up.
After you already told me, and we don't know how long it was from that gap between when they stopped talking.
Well, I would assume. Because if they were together for 8 months, the best friend had the baby, so that was like 2 months. I feel like they probably wasn't talking. It had to be like 2 to 3 months. Yeah. And then they got married 3 years after that.
But when they seen, so when the baby was getting born, they did see each other at the hospital. Yeah, they hugged.
Right then and there, they should have been together.
Right then and there, he should have just kissed her. It would have solved the whole problem. I feel like.
It sure was.
Because she was ready. She was ready. So. Even still, I don't think she was ready, because like we said, they didn't get married to 2 years after. That's because they ain't kissed at that moment. They let it fester a little more. They didn't get back to talking right then.
And when she had a conversation with her brother, she had a good conversation with her brother that did help her.
Brother had some sense.
All the sense. They tried to make it seem like the brother was crazy. He was just not this person.
The only person who made him seem like that was the dad.
Oh yeah.
So. Overall, it was a good movie. Ended with him getting married, nice little turn party. I'm with it. It was just a drawn out ass movie.
Yeah.
That shit could really been like an hour and 20, 15 minutes.
So, okay, so this is the thing. We've seen this before we actually are reviewing the movie. The movie is actually really old. It was like a BET movie that I guess Netflix ended up picking up. Like, this movie came out so long ago. So me and Brandon, we've been seeing this movie. He just forgot about it. But I see this is like my 3rd time watching this film. This is your 2nd time watching it. This your 3rd?
3rd or 4th.
Regardless of the fact, we done seen this film plenty of times, so maybe that's the reason why it seems so long and drawn out this time. It's like a lot of unnecessary scenes that could have been cut out. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely tell y'all to go see it. It's a strong black lead type of Netflix film. If you have seen this film before, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you go and like this video. Like. And last but certainly not least, subscribe and join the queendom, baby. Bye.